Welcome back to Good Morning Kenya. Remember, today is Entertainment Thursday, all about just celebrating the arts and the music industry here in Kenya. And you know, you can always talk to us on Twitter. The hashtag we are using is hashtag Good Morning Kenya. At KBC Channel 1 is our official station handle, or at KBC Television across other social media platforms, and our individual handles at Jain, Wambui, at Ramaguko, at Raymond Yara, and at Doreen Arange. Let us know where you're watching us from and how you're enjoying the show so far. I did see some of you chipping in on the trending topics that we were talking about in regards to some of the topics that we had here. Thank you so much. We will be sampling them as we proceed on with the show. But for now, we want to continue with the discussions of the day. And right now, we want to switch gears from matters to do with music to art in itself. Now, we'll be, if you can see from my shot here, there is a portrait that is right here. We'll be getting you a better view of what it is all about. And we have in studio two young, fantastic artists. I'll start with the one to my immediate left. He is Wayne Abonga. He is a spray paint artist. And to the extreme left, we have Gad Wesonga, a pencil artist. My people, have you ever seen art so real, and it is from spray paint and pencil? Just pass me the pencil, they can see what I'm talking about. And you can be able to see that. Look at that. This is a pencil drawing. There's no paint, there's no biro, all pencil. Look at that, so real. And this is somebody's work. How much talent is this, man? This is off the charts. God, he goes by the name God. It's just so funny. But I like it. Karibuni sana. Welcome to Good Morning Kenya. We are here to just get to know more about you and your journey in terms of just your artistic journey. So let's start with you. You are a spray paint artist.
Yes.
How long ago did you start?
I came across the idea on YouTube about 2 years back. First of all, I'd like to say I'm not a patient artist. And it's really one of the virtues required of an artist. You have to be patient to create your work and take time so that you get a masterpiece. But I don't really like to wait. So what I did, I looked for a way in which I can create art very fast.
In the shortest time possible.
Yes, and create amazing pieces. Then I came across spray paint. It dries quite fast, but there's only so much you can do with spray paint.
Before it dries.
Yes. So I had to master the skill, and I started using spray cans last year in August.
So before you even ventured into spray paints, what were you doing? What were you using for your art?
I did colored portraits, pencils, some drawings using markers. I used to draw since I was small. And I still have some of those drawings. In high school, I used to draw letters, easy calligraphy.
You know, come na calligraph envelopes. I was in that bandwagon, guy. It is well.
Ulikuwa unazichora tu, then nikadiscover nikaanza portraits. Then kujoku nikaanza kuboeka na portraits. I started using spray paint.
Spray paints, and you have loved it so far.
I have loved it so far.
Now, God,
yes,
that is such a fantastic piece of art. It is so real, and I believe you don't just wake up and you are able to do such. How long ago did you even discover you can make such a beautiful piece?
Okay, thank you. I started art back in 2016. After high school is when I started drawing. So, been just practicing. I just fell in love on hyperrealism when you draw an art.
And it looks so real.
Yeah, it looks so real, like the reference photo. Yeah.
So you were not drawing before that, before you cleared high school?
No, I was not drawing. I didn't have an idea I could be an artist.
Haukuwa wenye wanaambia wachore diagrams kwa blackboard?
No.
None of that?
Yeah.
So after high school, that's when you actually started art?
Yeah, after high school, I started art.
And like Wayne, who has been drawing from when he was younger?
Yeah.
You know, for most of us who are able to draw, unaambiwa wangu ukiwa nasari, ulikuwa unachora vitu vikombe vizuri. Well, it wasn't the same case for you?
No. It wasn't the same case because nikiwa mdogo nilikuwa nacheza taekwondo, nilikuwa napenda kukimbia. So hizo ndio vitu nilikuwa najishughulisha nazo. After high school then ndio nikadiscover naweza chora.
Huko unaambia una kick kama mchoraji mzuri. No. All right. Okay, that's something, because you know, for most people inaanzanga nikiwa young, you know. So after high school, umemaliza high school, then you just started you came across such portraits online. What was your encounter with hyperrealism?
Yeah. Nilikutana na friends wangu wenye wanajua kuchora. So hao ndio waliniinspire, the likes of Karoli, Brana Matu, Sanjay. Hao ndio niliona work yao nikakuwa inspired.
Ukaona hapa hivi hapa inaweza.
So pia mimi nikaanza tu practice pole.
Yeah.
By December I did my first commission artwork.
What was the first thing you ulichora?
The first thing, human portrait. Yeah. But it wasn't much detailed because
it was hyper polished kama hizi za sasa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What for you, Wesonga, what was your first spray paint art?
My first piece was just a moon. Yeah, I'm usually fascinated by space and stars and galaxies and all. So that was the first thing I made. And that's what I perfected. Moons and planets.
That's when you realize,
Yes.
there's potential here. All right, so now you have discovered there's this spray paint you can work with, but it takes, I only have so much time kui-perfect, ituke venye nataka. Wasn't that discouraging for you?
It was.
Because inaweza fanya maybe you don't put out that idea that you're really looking to put out there.
Yes. If you come into spray paint thinking, I want to get this masterpiece with no errors and everything, you'll be disappointed. So when you're first starting out, you'll have to make errors and you grow as you go.
Yeah.
So at first, because spray paint dries quite fast, you have to work in an area that is not windy, ndio isikauke sana.
Very calm area.
And then you have to know what you're doing, because if you make an error, you can't go back.
So
you have to adjust.
The beauties in the error.
Yes.
Your stroke ilenda evil. Oh my God! You step back and look. You know the way artists can be so dramatic.
So I use spray paint, and then I have some other things to help me, like a palette knife, some stencils I cut out, sponges, and my fingers to create the textures and everything you see.
All right. Now, for God, you now discovered how good you can be with pencil art. Uliamua ku venture further to discover other forms of, you know, just creating art, ama uliamua ku stick na pencil art, which is where you are still at the moment?
I decided, you know, in order to be good at something, you must invest time. So niliamua nikuwe best kwanza kwa pencil, then niangalie other form of art.
All right.
Yeah.
And given that you didn't have any art history, unajua at least ninajua kuchora, so at least I have that hope ya keep going. It took time to just perfect the art. Did you have to go for classes, ama you just YouTube university?
No, I didn't go for classes. I just...
No fine art classes anywhere?
No. Just self-taught, kuangalia jobs za watu wengine online, na kuchora daily. Unaamka asubuhi unachora. Inafika jioni unalala kesho hivyo.
How patient were you with yourself as compared to Wayne here? Yeah, alikuwa anasema mimi gotta move on.
You know, with hyperrealism or any fine art, you must be patient.
Yeah.
Because it take time.
Are you a patient person naturally?
Yeah. Cannot say that.
Check hapo. Kuna story.
Yeah. With art, you must be patient. Yeah, na job yako vile inakuja.
Yeah.
Juu kuna picha zenye ni tofauti, kuna yenye iko smooth, kuna yenye iko detailed, like the old man there. Yeah.
You need to get the creases right.
Yeah, so you must be patient in order to achieve what you want.
Now, how was your support system when you were walikuwa nakusurround that time? You know, you learned you saw this from your friends and you decided to pick it up.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of even your family are wondering, okay, umemaliza high school, unataka kuchora sasa? Unataka tu kushinda ukichora? How was your support system around that time ukijifunza?
Okay, ilikuwa difficult because being the first artist kwa family ni ngumu.
Unashindwa hii kuchora.
Yeah, ni ngumu kukuwa accepted kwa family ka artist, but with time waliona inaleta do. Yeah.
And it's something that you loved.
Yeah.
How was it for you, Wayne?
Well,
since I started off art, taking it seriously.
Since I was drawing when I was little, I always had the support of my dad. And my brothers.
Alijua hii imetoka kwangu.
Alijua. There's a drawing I made when I was in kindergarten. I drew my mom cutting an orange for me and my sister, and I still have it till date. I think that was the first drawing I ever made. And then from there, I think he spotted my talent. I started drawing. Kidogo kidogo, he bought me watercolors. He supported me all through but I've never taken it seriously. Like, I want to start doing art because I've never learned art anywhere.
Yeah.
I was just teaching myself, drawing hapa na pale. And then when I finished high school, now I could draw full time.
Yeah. So did you have to go for any post-high school, any fine art classes?
None.
None at all. So you were
Just
also
YouTube.
self-taught. Congratulations, you both graduated from YouTube University,
Yeah.
certified. So now here you are, you're growing, you have this skill, and you're actually practicing it. Is this something you consider to like follow it as a path in life, a career, full-time career? This is now just one of a side hustle as you pursue other fields in life?
Well, for now, this is a side hustle. But if I had my own way, it would be my main career.
Yeah, so kuna degree mahali, ama
kuna
deep
degree
mahali
mahali.
tu inangoja. What about you, God?
For me, art is my full-time job.
This is what you have decided to go with.
Yeah.
All right, and now that you are thinking of it as a business, you can't just be drawing for fun always.
True.
So you need to find a way to make money from it.
Yes.
How have you gone about that?
Okay, by posting them online in order to
You
get...
created a page for yourself online?
Yeah.
Okay. Inaitwaje?
Inaitwa Instagram ni wis_gad.
WIS
_G.
GAD.
Yeah.
All right.
Na Facebook ni wisgad_arts. Yeah.
Wisgad
Underscore.
_arts and wis_gad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've already set up a social media platform.
Yeah.
So how do you go about kuongea na clients? Ni wakutumie picha ama mpatane directly? Well, how does that happen?
Okay, I don't have to meet the client directly.
Yeah.
Anaweza nitumia tu picha, alafu mimi nachora, then tuna negotiate price, alafu na deliver. Yeah.
Na price brackets zinaanzianga kutoka how much? Like for this piece that you have here, this kababy, please if you may.
Yeah.
For such a portrait, is this the standard size that you make, or they can be smaller or bigger, depending on the client's preferences?
There are varieties of sizes.
Oh, so inategemea na ile size client anataka.
Yeah.
Na for size kama hii?
It's 45 plus framing. Yeah.
45,000?
No,
Oh.
500.
4,500.
500, yeah.
Yeah, so plus the frame that comes with it.
Yeah.
All right. So for this size of portrait, if you are looking to get one, you can always reach out to him through his social media platform. Look at this baby. She is so real. You know, and you got this from a picture.
Yeah, from a picture.
And you were able to make such a beautiful portrait. And just for 4,500, you can be able to have this for you and your kabebi. And what about you? Because I'm sure you're also not just doing them for fun. You, in as much as you're doing something else, you're able to, before I even get to you, how did you even arrive at that 4,500? How do you determine that value?
You know, when drawing, the more I get to fine-tune my skill, it's the higher price, the price gets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's dependent on the amount of work that goes into it, then determine price.
Yeah, quality.
Oh.
Quality.
So you come up with the price after you're done with the work.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Wayne?
Well, for me, it's quite different because most of my work is abstract, and I take commission sometimes.
Yeah.
The pricing is usually a problem. For example, I use a lot of paint when doing this work.
Yeah.
And then no one knows my motivation behind the work or how much the work means to me.
Yeah.
So I can price it according to how much paint I've used or according to how much the painting means to me, plus the framing. So when I frame work like the painting right here, this goes for around 6,000 shillings.
The portrait one?
The portrait, yes. It's a double exposure of two landscapes. On the top is some sunset.
What does double exposure mean?
There's two photos in one. You can see a girl and you can see
another
a
image
landscape,
inside.
yes.
Oh, okay.
So this goes for around 6,000. The framing is 2,000.
Okay.
And 4,000 includes the cost of the paint and the value of the work to me. But that's just for now. As my experience grows and my exposure grows,
value grows
yes.
as well. All right, so you mentioned you either base it on the amount of work that goes into it or what it means to you as a person.
Yes.
And you had told me that this painting this one that I was actually holding up has a story.
yes.
What's the story behind this one?
This painting was a request from a group in school. They had a meeting for mental health, talking about mental health in campus, where students were being affected and no one was coming out to talk. So during the event, I was actually invited. Most of my paintings, I create them live. They take between 30 to 45 minutes, and I paint them on the spot.
So
most
if we
of
told
them,
you to do something right now, you quick get to it.
I quick get to it.
All
and
right.
most of them are sold after I'm done.
All right.
So like this painting, it shows a boy and a girl.
Okay.
The boy, the painting inside the boy shows more of a sunny vibe and it's in a happier mood. But the girl, her head is tilted down and it shows a
somber mood.
A somber mood, some turmoil by the galaxy uko juu. So now it's about mental health, what someone is on the inside. But you can't, there's no way you can know on the outside unless you ask them. So it just reflects in my painting there.
All right. And if you're able to just show that through paint, that means you're doing something right, man. And when people just approach you and they're like, hey, I want this, how much are you willing? Are there paints that you don't want to sell?
Yes. Some, but after niliziuza iliniuma. I grew so attached to them. Sikuuza pesa vizuri. The paintings I love the most, I usually find it hard to price. Yeah. Because I can price them unreasonably. Nieke price ingine juu hakuna mtu atanunua. And then I'll feel bad. But then I also feel happy when I see someone take my painting and then it just goes away. Now when I'm sitting here thinking someone has my painting in their house and they love it, every day they wake up, I just feel nice.
Good.
Yeah.
And what about you, Gadu? Kuna yenye unachoranga hadi unasema wala la 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 la. Hii yake Mungu siuzi.
Hapana. Mostly zinakuwa commission. So kama mtu amekupatia job ni lazima
hata zitatokea vizuri, utauza tu kwa safi.
Utampea tu jini yake jini commission. Yeah, but kama hizi mbili ni zangu za portfolio.
Hizi hauzi.
Hizi siuzi.
Na mtu akikujia niko na $1 million check niuzie hii. Bado utakataa? Yeah, utakataa. And maybe just ni challenges gani umeface as you just try to perfect your art and grow as well in it?
Okay, as for me, challenge kubwa ni market. Yeah, market kupata clients ni ngumu kidogo for us upcoming artists. Yeah, na pia materials za kuchora za hyperrealism you have to import and they are so expensive.
What do you have to import? Exactly, what exactly?
Charcoal pencils.
Charcoal pencil.
Charcoal pencils. You can find them locally?
The quality.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tombow Mono Zero erasers.
Atehu?
Tombow Mono Zero eraser.
Nimesikia tu eraser in that statement.
Yeah, we have white Uniposca paint pen. White Uniposca paint pen.
That one?
Yeah, and there are so many.
So it's hard to find some of these resources locally.
I need double erasers. They're not in our yeah, they're not in our market. Yeah.
And importing them also goes, dips into your pocket as well.
Yeah,
you need to get them oftenly because, as the more you use them, the more they run out, so the more you need to get them.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, what about you?
For me, the challenges are quite little, according to me. Number one is the cost of spray paint. Spray paint is quite expensive and it runs out quite quickly. So I can produce, let's say, 2 to 3 works of art alafu inaisha. And kama nimeproduce hizo and then hakuna mtu amenunua the artwork, I'm actually going at a loss. So I'll just keep the paintings until someone buys them.
Okay.
And then the market. For me, most people don't know about spray paint art. So
najua spray paint ni ile ukuta,
wanajua tu ni ukuta peke yake.
Calligraph, some not so nice images and all.
Yes. So when they actually see my work, they're impressed, but then they find it hard to believe in spray paint until they see me do it.
And we're actually going to put you to the test to see you do it and actually be able to just, say it is true.
Okay.
And, this is actually what you see is what you get. And how long does it take you to make, a piece like this?
Okay, it depends on how detailed the art.
Client wants. How much detail?
No, how detailed the art.
Oh, okay.
The reference photo is. Yeah, but like for this one, it's just only 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
You're able to come up with this.
Yeah.
And for this one here, that is in front of me.
That one 3 days. I took 3 days, and this one a week.
A week.
Yeah.
Pass me that one of that little girl. Oh my God! And also that one. You even drew water in black and white.
Yeah.
How are you able? All right. Look at this one as well. Such beautiful pieces of art, man. Do you feel art is as embraced and accepted here in Kenya?
Not really, because here in Kenya people don't. When you wanna value art ni tofauti na uko nje. So ijakuwa watu wa value yani
hawaichukulii with that much seriousness.
Yeah, kama uko countries za nje. Yeah, like unaona piece yenye mimi nauza huku 1500 kuna place inauzwa kitu kama 50,000. Yeah.
So artists are able to even make a living out there as compared to,
it's
here.
Hard,
And what about for you?
It's very difficult for an artist to succeed as an artist peke yake in Kenya. Because most people don't consider art a hustle.
Yeah.
They see it as something you do as a hobby, just part-time, and then you make some money out of it. So, mtu ataona waki yako, then akwambia tu ni poa, but they can't buy it because it can't connect. No. They just view it as something you've just kupitisha to time.
Yeah, not something that can actually sustain you.
Yes.
So what more needs to be done to just try and change that mentality? Of course, we've moved from back then. Now it's much better. But what more do you feel it needs to be done to just be able to just help people understand the beauty that comes with art from an artist's point of view?
For me, art in Kenya can be improved by, let's say, the government should open more galleries and make them public. And for me, I find it very difficult to find a place to showcase my artwork, since most of them wanalipisha and everything. But if they go look for these local talents, because I'm very sure kuna artists wengi wadogo wenye hawajulikani bado, when they get that exposure kwa hizi galleries ndogo ndogo, it can help them grow.
So it needs to start even assistance from even the government. Maybe in every county they can put up maybe a gallery where artists can go and show their
work, and studios where they can go and work and everything.
All right. Now nini unafeel tunahitaji kudu as a nation, government, anaongelea kuhusu the government?
Okay, mi Kenya naweza sema ni sisi watu individual. Wa by art wa appreciate. Juu kuna artists wengi sana mtaani. Wanafaa kuwa appreciated juu artist akikwambia hii art anauza pesa fulani, si ati ni kujiekea ama ni nini, ana try to hustle through art. Na art pia ni katu profession nyingine, any other profession, because hardship, kila profession iko na hardship yake, na pia art iko na hardship. In order to come up with a portrait like that, ni lazima ukuwe composed, ni lazima ukuwe mind iko relaxed, ndio uweze kuchora itokee.
When an artist sees that, anaona tu pencil on paper, but you feel your work and you know how much time it took you to do that.
All right. So maybe as a people, we could also go a long way in just helping ourselves appreciate the beauty that comes with art. Those people who actually, take their time. This takes time to come up with such a beautiful piece. Look at that. And you can even see water just dripping from her face. You don't just wake up and come up with such art. So we need to start appreciating the beauty that comes with art. Take it with the seriousness that it deserves, to just help those young artists like this, man. They are doing something with what they have been blessed with, just make something of themselves and become better individuals while at it. So, and of course, just from what Wayne has said, maybe even the government could go a long way in just helping the artists by, even if it starts with the little things, Just like a room somewhere. Let them come there and express themselves. But of course, we are here to just help you get the message out there, to help you grow as grow in your art. Now, we want to, you did mention you take about 30-40 minutes if you put your we will be giving you an assignment. You just do for us something. And then at the end of the show, we're going to show it to our viewers and actually prove, I will be honest, I will be curators.
Curate.
Those ones. I will be overseeing it and just telling you how the process was, what went into it, and we will show you the end product by the end of the show. So he will be doing a painting, a spray paint, a piece from spray paint, and we will be showing it to you at the end of the show. Kuna nyoneza tutorial before show ishe?
Yeah.
Good. Ata wewe, Mutiani. So you will both be just doing something for us. Whatever you choose to do, it's up to you. Be creative. Go all in, go all out, just do you. We are here to support you.
Okay.
So, tukumbushe social media, how guys can find you?
My Instagram is through my father's eyes.
Through my father's eyes.
Underscore in between every word. And then Twitter, through my father's eyes. And Facebook, Wambui James the second.
All right.
Instagram, Wiz_God. Facebook, WizGod_arts.
All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and check them out on social media. Support my people. Support young people doing something that is worth the while. All right. So we want to take a quick break, but I will not sign them out. They will be back at the end of the show to just show us what they have made for us. So do not go anywhere. We want to take a quick breather, but we will be right back. This is Good Morning Kenya. See you after the break.